guess we are live. Let me just press the record button and hop onto the chat real quick so I can also see the chat from my phone. Bear with me for a second. Let me just do that real quick. Where is the live stream? Where is the live stream? Start recording. Okay. Wait, am I not live streaming? Okay, I am live streaming. Hi, how are you? Welcome to this beautiful live stream. Welcome to this beautiful background and setup. As you can see, I do have a new lamp. It's on this side, it's this whitish thing that changes color. And I do have my tea by my side. I've been sick for quite a while, but it's been a really interesting week trading wise. And I'm going to hop onto that in a minute. For now, I just want to say that I'm really excited for Eurovision tonight. I'm leaving Greece, so I do support the Greek song, obviously. And it's going to be really interesting. I feel like I've always been a Euro fan, but I was not like excited for the songs that have entered Eurovision. So right now that we have a good song representing the country and I'm really proud of it, I'm just really waiting for what's about to happen tonight. So I know that a lot of countries have like good songs tonight. I really like the one with France where the guy sings like, and it's really, really cool. So if you're from Europe or like if you're from anywhere else in the world, just check out the Eurovision Song Contest tonight. Well, I hope the audio is not too like loud. I haven't done any checks, so I hope it's not that loud for you. What I was trying to say is that something interesting that was happening this week is that I was again checking my social media and I realized that the short form content that I post on YouTube especially always has like it reaches to a point and then it does not get any views anymore. And this is something that happens with short videos. Like you post them, they immediately get views within the first day and then it just stops. I don't know. So I'm just trying to like build a community. I'm trying to build retention on my shorts. I'm trying to make more and more interesting content as I go. So people watch it more, like it more, they follow me, they subscribe to my channel, and hopefully they get help out of my content or maybe ideas. I was watching I came across some shorts on Instagram and some reels on Instagram about prop firms. And I do believe that it's becoming more of a trend nowadays that people start with a prop firm and it's like really, really, I don't know. I was against prop firms. I was not considering getting into one, but right now I'm kind of thinking about it. So if you don't know what a prop firm is, it is actually like, let's say, an organization that you pay a fee to get a trading capital if you pass the evaluation tests. So, for example, I can pay one-time fee to a prop firm, let's say Topstep, and pay like 500 euros or $500 one time, and I go through some evaluation tests. If I pass these tests and I get funded, I get my $500 back, and I also have the access to the capital, and I can trade with like 50,000 euros, $50,000, $100,000, $10,000. It's your choice. And obviously, the more money that you select to get funded, the bigger the price is. But the thing is that if you pass the evaluation test and get funded, then the money that you paid at the beginning come back to you. Now, there is not really a catch. I know it sounds like really easy to do that, but I think I will have to get into depth about the evaluation because I have never ever tried it. I've opened up one account once, but I never really traded it. It was a demo account. Never mind. So I think that getting funded is a really awesome way to start building your own capital. You get the money that you produce from this funded account, and the profits that you make, you fuel your actual personal account. And this is how you start building things slowly and slowly. However, as a swing trader, I don't know if there are many options out there. I have seen that there are some options, but still I need to like really make my research and like find out everything before, I go with a prop firm, if I ever go with a prop firm. It's not in my plans right now, and I believe that someone last time asked me if I ever considered a prop firm, and my answer was no. But to be honest, it's becoming more and more interesting and embedded to my mind. I still don't plan to start one. I want to like work and build my personal account, and maybe then when I'm like really feeling secure about myself and I have tried a demo account and I know that I will not fail a challenge, I will try to, I don't know, pass an evaluation test and get funded. Maybe that would be fun. But for now, let's just stick to my swing trading journey. What I can say about this week that I was like sick is that for May, you guys, for May, I have only placed only two trades. And I want to get to those real quick. So let me just, wait a second. Let me just pull this up right here. All right, perfect. So this is, as you can see, what you're seeing on the screen is May right now. It is May 2024, and I'm currently down 21 euros. I will break down everything that happened in this month and why I am down 21 euros. But for now, I just want you guys to check out this thing, the calendar. I have literally placed only two trades. One was on Friday, the 3rd of May, and the other one, I closed it yesterday with a profit of 32.5 euros. Now this one, it shouldn't be minus 54, but long story short, I traded on a news day. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have traded on the news days. I preach it all the time, and I have also like made a reel about it, a short video about it. So it was, first of all, I didn't know it was a news day, which was my mistake. Second of all, I couldn't log into TradingView, so I manually placed a trade and I sized up way more than I should have. I doubled up actually. I went in with double the amount that I should have. So when I realized that I did those things, I was like, okay, I will let this trade play out, and in case I lose money, this is going to be a lesson that I will never forget. And this is exactly what happened. News came out, and within like the first hour or so, my stop loss got hit just like that. Like super quick. It was a sharp loss. It was like a quick one. I literally was in this trade for like 2 hours or maybe less, and I lost 54 euros. Now, it always hurts starting the month with a losing trade. That's for real. Me starting May with a losing trade right off before this week ended, it was such a motivation killer for me. It was such a... I was not feeling good about this trade. However, I learned my lesson, and I will never forget it because I lost some money on this one. The good thing is that 1 week later, again on a Friday, the 10th of Friday, I closed a trade in gold. Both of my trades were in gold. So I closed this trade in gold, and I almost made my money back. So I'm still minus 21 euros, but I can say that, the month is still not over. We have so many days left. And I just need one good trade to have this month as profitable. But now, listen, for me to have the discipline to just place 2 trades within the month and not overtrade, I mean, I usually place like 10 trades. I would have placed 10 trades so far for the month. And for me to only place 2 trades, it really needed some effort. It really needed some discipline. It really needed practice and exercise. And I'm so proud of the fact that I have only placed a minimal amount of moves on the charts. And I have only been watching 4 instruments since last month, which is a game changer. I do not get notifications all the time from my watch. I do not get alerts from TradingView that a trend line of mine has been crossed or whatever. It's awesome that I can remember these 2 trades that I placed. I can vividly remember exactly what happened in these trades and why I placed them. And this is, as a swing trader, I feel like this is such a huge progress for me. And yeah, I believe like from the standpoint of being a swing trader, placing that minimal amount of trades, it was awesome. Now, the first one was unfortunate, and I would say it was a beginner's mistake. That's for real. But again, it's all on me, and I learned it the hard way. So let me just check the chat again real quick. So let's see if we do have some questions. Perfect. Have you thought about your next investment already? All right, so we are going to watch the markets today, and we're going to analyze what I'm thinking about the markets when it starts. Gold has been amazing already. I have placed this trade, and I'm going to show you how I exactly won 32 euros. I made a reel and a short about it, which I was really excited about, but I want to hop on the charts in real life and show you what I'm actually thinking. So, what we're seeing here is one of my favorite instruments so far this week, this month. It is gold, and we can see that I actually entered long right here. On this break of this red trend line, I entered in a long position. Now, I've been in this trade for a total of 4 or 5 days, and I closed it somewhere around here. I closed somewhere around here because it was Friday. The news were coming up, and I didn't want to risk the profits that I was in. I was like, okay, I've been here for 5 days. There is a possibility that this trade is going up. However, news are coming, and I don't know how the market will react. So let me just close it right here, take my 32 euros, and move on to the next trade. So as far as the question is concerned, what is your next investment going to be? I believe that the next move that I'm going to be really excited about is probably going to be with oil. Oil is starting to build like a good setup for a long position, but there's some news coming up, and I don't know if I want to trade that. I mean, both oil and Euro USD. Don't get me started with Euro USD. Don't get me started with Euro USD. Oh my God, this has been awesome. I'm so excited about the week to come because I know that probably I will place a trade and this month will become a profitable one. I don't want to be so sure about it, but let me just relax, drink my cup of tea that is actually cold, and hop on the charts real quick and see what's going on. All right. Perfect. Well, before I continue with the charts, I do have some notes right here on my notebook. It helps me make these live streams better, I guess. So I just want to answer this. I want to answer some questions that I have right here real quick. So when looking at charts, I try not to look at charts that often, meaning that within the day, I will probably look the charts in the morning and once night. Now, because I am making a live stream, I am obviously looking at the charts with all of you guys. But as far as it goes, as a swing trader, I rarely look at the charts, which is great because I do have a lot of time to do other stuff, like creating content for YouTube, like making reels on Instagram, like making shorts on YouTube, have videos ideas, create stuff, create awesome stuff. So yeah, I believe that it's healthy for me to not check the charts all the time. And when I'm into a trade, the thing is that the first thing that I do when I wake up is check the charts. And before I sleep, this is the first thing I do. I'm gonna be for real. I do have an anxiety kinda inside of me when I'm into a trade. And I feel like when I'm in a position, I constantly check the charts, or I check the charts more often than I used to. This is something that I shouldn't be doing, and I'm still working on. But as far as it goes, when it's like the weekend, or when it's like a regular weekday that I have not placed a trade, I only check the charts twice. My main check is like 2 times a day, one in the morning and one in the night. Well, the thing is that after 1.5 years of trading, maybe 2 years of trading already, I'm going to say something so real right now. I feel that trading is like playing an instrument. You cannot start playing an instrument and expect to know everything and play like the best violin players within the first 3 months. You cannot play the violin within the first 3 months. You cannot play an instrument within the first 3 months. So why are you expecting to learn a skill set, to learn a mindset within such a short period of time? You should give everything a fair chance to develop within you. So for me, trading, the first year was just failure. And I remember I never backtested. I literally never backtested. The things that I was doing was like, I had this mindset of, okay, I am going to put a small amount of capital into my trading account and use it as forward testing. So I kept losing small amounts of money here and there, before I even learned my strategy, before I had this mindset that I do have right now. So instead of me backtesting, I forward tested with real money. Now, it was not that much money. However, I do not really recommend it. I recommend that you guys open a demo account, open a simulated account on a broker, watch the markets, do your analysis, and then place trades with this demo account so you don't lose real money. Because when you lose real money all the time, you lose like small accounts, you start not really caring about the amount size. You just see a number on the screen and you don't realize that this is real money that you're losing. Now, I believe that I do have the mindset, I do have the confidence in the strategy, I do have the experience. I can come out here to a camera and speak about my trading experience. And although I have not associated the number that I see on the screen with a feeling, I try to be like mechanical. When I see that I am into a trade and I am like in drawdown, I try not to create negative emotions within me. For example, if we look at this trade right here in gold that I told you about earlier, I was in this trade, keep in mind that I was in this trade for almost 5 days, and I entered long exactly right here. Now, it immediately went into my favor, but as you can see, most of the time, it was fluctuating at a break-even point. So I believe there was a point right here where I was minus, I don't know, 10 euros. I don't even remember actually. But I do remember my P&L being negative for the majority of the trade. But I held on to it because I believed it and I followed my strategy to the T. So I am really advising you guys to do that. I am advising you guys to backtest or even forward test. but not with an insane amount of money. Put little by little, build the confidence, and make sure that whatever you do, you don't lose a huge amount of real money, and give trading some time to develop within you. Don't give up in the first 3 months. Don't give up in the first 6 months. Give it a year. Give it more than a year. Learn it 100%. Know that what you did in this trading day, that you place a trade and you close it, for example, is the correct thing, and that you aligned with your strategy 100%. So this is the tips that I had to give you guys. And I do insist that trading is like playing an instrument. I do insist that 100%. Alrighty. So I want to, enough with trading psychology and everything. We're already live for 20 minutes. So let me just hop on into the charts, do my analysis, and see what is going on with the instruments that I'm trading. So if you have been following me, you should know by now that I only trade 4 instruments. Gold, I do love gold recently. Oil, Euro USD, and GBP JPY. And the thing is that in GBP JPY, I have not placed a trade in like a month, which is a long period of time. So we are looking at gold. Now for gold, I am not really considering any moves since I have gotten out of this position. I took my money, I left, and I'm trying to see what gold will do next. So this line for me right now, it mattered at the time. Now it's not relevant. I'm going to delete it. And this one, I will adjust exactly right here. So this is the chart for gold right now. I am trying to find like an area of support and resistance, but I cannot really seem to find one. Like maybe I could place one here. But the thing is that this area right here has been broken so many times that I don't feel it's completely accurate. Let's look at the daily time frame. Now, looking at the daily time frame, we can see that, it has created a trend line, a downward trend line again with 3 touch points. Now, maybe if we have some pullback and then price decides to like break this trend line, maybe I will engage again in a long position. But I don't know. For now, I'm just going to let it be. I'm just going to let it be and do its thing. Let's look at Euro USD, which I'm really, really excited about. And I'm going to tell you why I'm really excited about. As you know, Euro USD has been in a downtrend forever. Like since forever and ever and ever. For years. And it has consolidated into this point since 2022. Now, if we look closer we can see that a perfect 5 touch point downward trend line has been created, and it's this one. This trend line has been around since March, January, February, March, for 2 months, for more than 2 months actually. And it has 1 touch point, 2 touch points, 3 touch points, 4 touch points, 5 touch points. And it's on spot. I'm talking like price touches it and it like, boom, it falls back down. I am so excited to see what Euro USD will do right here when the market opens. Will it break this trend line? If it does, I consider going long immediately. However, if it doesn't, I don't think I will engage in a short position. I do want my trend line. First of all, this is a really steep trend line. But if I were to engage in a short position, I would like this trend line to have 3 touch points. So maybe come back here, come all the way up, and then break it. This would make me feel more secure, but I mean, I'm really excited for this right here, for this point. Will it break this downward trend? Let's find out. I'm not sure. We'll find out together, I guess. Let's look at GBP JPY now. Now, GBP JPY has done some abrupt moves, I will say. It broke out of this downward trend that was it really a downward trend? I don't know. It is really steep. And now it's just following along this trend line right here. What I will do is I will try to place my trend line right here. I know that it's probably going to break and it won't matter. But you know, I'm trying to find the next point of this downward trend line. It's probably not going to be this one, but we'll see. I will keep readjusting it until I get the right point. Now, this trend line right here has 1, 2, 3-ish, 4-ish touch points. But it's something about this trade does not make me feel correct. I mean, technically, yeah, it has 5 touch points, 4 touch points, or 3 touch points, or whatever. But I don't feel confident engaging in a short position in case this breaks. It just doesn't look aesthetic. It does not look right. Again, I cannot find a place of support and resistance here. And also, GBP/JPY has been in a long uptrend for a while. So I don't know if I will engage in a short position. I need more signs. Guys, I need more signs to engage in a position. Let me just check the chat again. All right. How long are you a swing trader? Thank you, Pauline, for the question. So I've been a swing trader. That's a really good question. I've been a swing trader for, I would say, the past 4 or 5 months. No more than half of a year. So I've been a swing trader for like 5 or 6 months. And when I say that I am a swing trader is probably the correct way to put it out is that I am trying to be a swing trader for the past 4 or 5 months. I wouldn't say that I was a successful swing trader in the past month. I could only say that now that I have only placed 2 trades, I'm really starting to become a successful swing trader. What I mean by that is that the point of being a swing trader is placing a minimal amount of trades, 4 or 5 or 6 trades a month. Now, I usually placed like 20 trades a month. Now, this is not me swing trading. This is me day trading and losing money. But right now that I've only placed 2 trades and it's almost the middle of the month, I feel like I am actually mastering it slowly and I'm building my confidence. So yeah, I've been trying to be a swing trader for 5 or 6 months and I've only accomplished it now. And we're going to witness together what this P&L is going to write in the end of the month. Is it still going to be profitable? Is it not going to be profitable? How many more trades can I place? We're going to find out together and I'm really excited about it. So going back to GBP/JPY, I just need more stuff to get me going. I don't know what is even that. I cannot engage into a position, so I will try to be patient with it. Now, GBP/JPY has created in the past some beautiful trend lines that were broken and it was going up beautifully, like cutting a butter. It was that smooth. And now I don't see the same price action. So I'm waiting for like the price to show me what to do and when to engage in a position. Did we check everything? Did we really check everything? Oh, we didn't check oil. Now, oil, look, there was this trend line right here that had 3 on-spot touch points. And then this trend line broke. I didn't engage into a position because, first of all, these 3 touch points were all the way back here. And the distance between my opposing trend line and this trend line was like huge. So the risk would have been huge also. I was not feeling confident into the trade, and I believe I did really well for not engaging since price came all the way down here. So what I am going to do now with oil, I am going to move this trend line and I'm going to place it exactly right here. And we're going to see what is happening between this area and when price will break out of these trend lines, will break out of these trend lines. this was my analysis that I had to do for you guys. We've been live for 30 minutes and I cannot really believe it because time passes really quickly. Camera is not really focused, is it? Let me just... Okay, perfect. Let me know what you think about this background right here. I do like the bluish vibe and I think that it suits me. Blue has always been one of my favorite colors, and I do have like a shirt that it's baby blue, and when I go out I do get a lot of compliments from my friends, although I wear it all the time, and I do believe that baby blue is my color, so I'm sticking to that. Now obviously I do need to get some lights to have better lighting in here for content creation, but this is something that does not need to happen right now. I want to focus more on long form videos. First of all, I uploaded my first video on YouTube as a real video, not a live stream or a short. I made this video explaining my strategy. So I hope you guys liked it. If you don't have watched it, please check it out. And I will try to share more stories of mine because I do have some stuff to say and I do believe that it's really, really interesting. Now, this is what I had to do for today's live. I'm excited for Eurovision. I'm excited for today. I'm going to hop off and continue the rest of my day. I don't know, eating maybe. We'll see. Oh, let me check the chat again. Let me just check the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for engaging into this live stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.